Welcome to the Teenage Mutant Fight Club podcast. Get ready for a wild ride. We're diving into two awesome flash fiction stories today. You guys sent them in, and we're going to unpack them. Like full-on blockbuster action, but just audio.
I love these journeys, and these too. They're a great contrast in how they show teens facing down threats. Very different, but both so cool.
Totally. So first up, AZTEK Guardians. This one throws us right into the Aztec Empire. We got young warriors protecting this super important thing, their city's sunstone.
Yeah, and the story doesn't make them out to be like these super tough, warriors. It really plays up that they're young and even a little scared. I mean, Kai especially. But it makes you think maybe being a little vulnerable means you're more aware of what's going on, more careful.
Right.
Especially when you've got a big responsibility like that.
Right, they got to be on their toes. Plus, there's Anya, who's got jaguar-like grace, according to the story. And then Maya, super observant. So they've got different skills, and not just about being strong.
And it's not just one enemy they're up against either.
Oh, true. It's not just Cortez and his conquistadors, right? You've got those Aztec priests, too, and they're not exactly on the same page. Does that make it harder for these young guardians?
For sure. The priests, they're like the established authority,
Yeah.
right? And they've got their own reasons for wanting to protect the Sunstone. They see it as the source of their power. So these young guardians, they're not just fighting off invaders. They're caught in the middle of a power struggle within their own people.
Whoa, that's intense. And then Cortez shows up. He's just after gold, totally doesn't get what the Sunstone really is.
Yeah, and that ignorance, I think that's important to the story. He wants gold. Simple as that. He's totally missing the real power of the Sunstone.
Because this thing is more than just some shiny rock, right? The story calls it throbbing with a heartbeat, says it's holding back some hungry darkness, even says it's a beacon of hope and terrible danger, all at the same time. This is some powerful stuff, maybe even magical. So how do these young heroes even stand a chance? They don't seem like they're a match for the conquistadors. What's their secret?
Well, the story shows how clever they are. Anya, she uses the temple itself as a weapon. She knows all the secret passages and stuff. It shows how important it is to know your surroundings.
Right, like home field advantage.
Exactly. Then you've got Kai leading those conquistadors right into a trap, this sealed passage. He's quick on his feet, thinks fast. And Maya, she's sending coded messages with the incense smoke. It's like their own secret language.
Whoa, that image of the obsidian heart turning into a trap is intense. And Maya's just using stuff like incense burners. It's like super low-tech spy stuff in the middle of a battle. Then Anya, she smashes the reflecting pole. That's totally thinking on her feet, changing the environment to work for them.
Absolutely. And that's what's so cool about their defense strategy. It's not about going head-to-head. They'd lose that way. They use what they know about the temple. They're fast. They use tricks and illusions to confuse the enemy. And then, boom, jaguars. Coming up from under the temple, they use everything they've got.
It's like the city is helping them fight back.
Exactly.
Even their obsidian blades, those were for rituals, right? Now they're weapons. They're adapting.
Totally. And then it gets really interesting. Maya starts channeling the power of the Sunstone. That's a whole other level.
Yeah, it's not just fighting anymore. It's like magic.
And the way it describes Maya chanting, she's not praying to some god far away. It's like she's drawing power directly from the Sunstone. Like it's a science, almost. And Cortez, he runs away because he's totally freaked out by what he sees. He just doesn't understand. He was looking for gold, but they have something way more powerful.
So what makes these Aztec Guardians so special? They're brave, but they're also smart, resourceful, and really connected to their city. They even end up earning some respect from the priests, which is pretty cool.
Totally. Anya even says they'll return, but we'll be ready.
Chills. It's like they're not just going to sit back and wait. They're ready to fight for their city.
It shows how much they've grown. Kai, he's still scared, but he's also defiant now. And Maya, she's thinking hard about the Sunstone and its power. The city itself is part of their defense, and their traditions are like their shield.
Okay, ready for a total change of pace. Our second story is Home Fortress. This one takes us to, well, a home. Pretty normal setting, right? But it's about these kids who turn their house into a booby-trapped fortress. They're trying to stop some burglars from stealing their grandma's recipe box. Talk about homemade gadgets. So what do you think about their defense strategy?
It's so different from Aztec Guardians. Different setting, different threat. But it's still about young people protecting what's important to them. And they use their brains and they work together. The rest of the puck, that makes it personal. It's not some ancient treasure. It's something that means a lot to the family.
Yeah, way more than just money, right? It's about memories. Makes you think about what things in your own life are really important to you. So these defenders are not like the Aztec Guardians at all. Anya's the tech person, Ben's 10 and loves booby traps, and then there's little Sam, the brave one. Do their personalities affect how they defend their home?
That's what's so cool. Each kid brings something different to the table. Like Ben, he loves setting up marbles and party poppers. It's funny, but it actually works.
Hmm.
Anya, she messes with the security cameras and stuff.
Yeah.
And Sam, he's little, but he's a good distraction. It shows how teamwork makes them stronger.
Love that line. Operation Home Fortress activated. They're so organized, they've got phases like a military plan. Marbles, yarn maze, spooky voices. It's crazy and it works. And the glitter bomb in the pantry? Pure genius.
It's like they see weapons in everyday stuff. The yarn maze, it's not dangerous, but it stops the burglars, gives them time to set up more traps. And Anya, using their grandma's voice, freaky. It messes with the burglars, makes them feel guilty or scared.
Right. It's not about hurting them, it's more about outsmarting them.
Yeah, like teaching them a lesson, having some fun while they're at it. Even when Anya could call the police, she doesn't right away. She wants to put on a show first.
She's like a director. And then the flour attack in the kitchen. Classic.
Huh?
And gluing the recipe box shut. Sometimes the simplest things work best.
For sure. And Anya gets the neighbors involved too. She uses a signal to get them to come over. Like the Aztec Guardians, they're using their surroundings. By the time the police get there, the burglars are totally busted.
It's like a gift-wrapped present of evidence.
Exactly. And afterwards, Ben's so proud of his booby traps. Sam just wants to bake cookies. It shows what this all means to them. And Anya, she makes a digital copy of the recipes. She gets that you can protect memories without putting the original thing in danger. Pretty smart.
So what does Home Fortress teach us? That family can be powerful. Use your skills, use what you have around you, and you can overcome anything. And never underestimate the power of glitter.
Totally. You don't have to be old or experienced to be resourceful. These kids didn't panic. They worked together. They used their strengths to protect their home and their memories. Makes you think, what could you do if you had to defend your own house?
Both these stories were so cool, but so different. Aztec Guardians showed us that fear can be motivating. Strength isn't just about muscles, it's about knowing your turf and using your brain. And that sunstone, whoa, more than just a treasure, it's like the heart of the city. What would have happened if Cortez had understood its real power?
Then we had Home Fortress, all about teamwork and creativity, even when the bad guys are kind of goofy. It reminds us that the most valuable things are the ones you can't put a price on, like family and memories. And hey, sometimes glitter and party poppers are the best weapons.
Both stories show how amazing young people can be. They make you think, what would I do? And maybe you look around your own home and see it differently, like all the ways you could defend it.
Or maybe you just gain a new respect for marbles.
Haha, exactly. So we hope these stories have sparked your imagination. Rate and follow the Teenage Mutant Fight Club podcast for more awesome stories about teen heroes.